Hey guys, Frenzy227 here with yet another really fast DVD update. I have got like 6 movies to show. I'm not totally made of money. I can't have an update every week, so I'm sorry about that. And since Christmas is on the horizon, this is probably my last update for a while. Then I'll do a separate video showing everything that I got for Christmas. But for now, here are the DVDs I got. In my last update, I talked about a movie called Phone Booth, which was about a guy trapped in a phone booth. This is a companion film to that. It's called Cellular. It's from the same writer. And it's from the director of Final Destination 2. And it's about a guy who's just driving in his car and his cell phone rings and he gets some random woman who's been kidnapped who dialed the wrong number and on a smashed phone. So she dials the wrong number and gets him, and he has to do all this stuff to make sure they don't hurt her, and he has to find where she is and everything. It's a very, very cool movie, and it's a very fun, exciting, cool summer movie. It takes place in LA and everything. And it's really fun. It's a real edge of your seat nail biter movie. And I can definitely say that about it. And if you like G-Love and Special Sauce, then you'll like this movie. That's all I'm gonna say. I got another Saturday Night Live DVD, the best of 2009-2010, which is the last season. Not last, our most recent season, I should have said. This has some of my favorite sketches on here. It has Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Steve Harvey. I Threw It on the Ground, which is an epic digital short. And it has one of my personal favorites, the Kick Spit Underground Rock Festival, where they have helicopters spraying viruses on the crowd and they're handing out pitchforks to everybody. That's a hilarious sketch. And this is probably a mistake, but who cares? It's Aliens vs. Predator Requiem. And the directors of this are doing Skyline, which, as I said, looks like a very scary movie. And, yeah, let's talk about this one. This is not a good movie at all. And to be honest, I just got it because it had a lot of good features. I wanted to see the features on this. I bought it used, so it wasn't very much, but this movie has some cool moments, like the half alien, half predator hybrid. I call her Michelle. But that was cool. It has some cool scenes in this movie, like with the predator dissolving all the dead bodies and everything. But this is not a awful movie. That honor belongs to New Moon. This is it's not a good movie, but it's not a horrible movie. It's like it's kind of like in those bad movies that are kind of fun to watch. It's a B movie. That's what this movie is. It's a B movie. And it's not the best B movie in the world, it's true, but it does its job. I got the latest season of Fringe, which is season 2, and I've talked about the show before. This is such a great show, and although I think it kind of went pretty far-fetched with all this alternate universe stuff, and they just milk this alternate universe stuff way too much. Like, literally, there is nothing on the other side that is not different. Like, they have, like, giant mutants and all of everything. That's just a little too hard for me to believe. And this has some really great episodes. There are a lot more standalone episodes in this season, like episodes you can watch without watching the show. Like, episodes like that. There are a lot of these in season 2. And here's what it looks like. It's red, because there's a lot of red in the alternate universe for some reason. That's pretty much it. This one I was excited to get. It's Red vs. Blue, the first 5 seasons. I found this at Best Buy. They sell these at Best Buy. They also have the Recollection, which has 3 more seasons, but I didn't get that. I decided to get this because this had more seasons. And I've watched, before I bought this, I've watched bits and pieces of the show, but I haven't seen the whole thing. I watched the whole thing. This is pretty hilarious. There's some really epic stuff in here. I think the last 2 seasons, seasons 4 and 5, were probably the best. Because that's where I've had a lot more focus on comedy. That's rather than Halo 3 most of the time. Halo 3 is easier on the eyes, because I think that Halo 2 the graphics there aren't the best. And they really went all out with this. They have amazing features on here. They have dozens and dozens of shorts. And new stuff made just for this DVD, and they put a lot of effort into the menus. They include a bunch of mini-series and some pretty wacky. There's There's one feature, if you click it, it has every swear word they've ever said in the show in one montage. There's some Easter eggs on here. There's some great stuff. If you love Red vs. Blue, you should definitely buy this. It's like $40, and you can find it at Best Buy. Last one. As I said, I'm not made of money. I didn't get a whole lot. I just watched this movie this week, and I love it. I absolutely love this movie. This is such a good movie. It's How to Train Your Dragon, and I didn't quite know what to expect with this, and I rented it, hearing nothing but good things about it, and this is a furiously good movie. That's my critics quote for this. It is furiously good. It's one of those movies that just never stops being good. It's just good all the way through, and there's nothing about it. There's no weak spots or anything. It's a spectacular movie. If you haven't seen it, you're doing yourself a disservice. You need to see this movie. It is incredible. And it comes with a bonus short, Legend of the Bone-Napper Dragon, which is pretty good. Although it does the same thing they did with Secrets of the Furious 5 for Kung Fu Panda, where half the short is like 2D animation, and it doesn't. I don't get why they're doing that. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I think DreamWorks just stick to what they do best with 3D animation. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have anything witty to add. So, Friends 27 out.